If you've ever just stared at a blank screen, literally wondering why your content isn't hitting the mark, trust me, you are absolutely not alone. Welcome to today's Explainer. Today, we're diving into a really fascinating multi-step AI automation blueprint we found in our source material. And look, instead of just settling for those typical, kind of generic AI outputs, we're going to see exactly how a super basic chatbot can actually be programmed into an absolute master strategist.
Let's get right into it. The source material for our explainer today features this brilliantly structured 7-step prompt sequence. Basically, it's designed to completely transform standard AI into a high-performance social media manager. Now, this isn't just a random list of questions you casually throw at a bot. No, it's a carefully engineered blueprint. Each prompt perfectly builds on the last, handling everything from high-level 30,000-foot strategy down to highly scalable content creation.
So here is exactly how this whole framework breaks down. Section 1, the Elite AI Strategist. Section 2, Mastering Audience and Algorithms. Section 3, Finding Your Competitive Edge. Section 4, the Viral Content Engine. And finally, Section 5, Scaling with Content Repurposing. Let's jump in.
Section 1, the Elite AI Strategist. Programming your AI persona.
Okay, so the biggest mistake people make? Honestly, it's asking the AI to do actual work before telling it who it is. Just look at the exact wording of this very first prompt. Act as an elite social media manager and growth strategist with deep expertise. Notice those command verbs right there? We aren't politely asking for a favor here. The framework shows us how to inject highly specialized expertise directly into the AI's operating system right out of the gate.
What's really fascinating about this is how the prompt completely breaks down the ultimate goals. The AI is specifically instructed to be an operator focused exclusively on measurable growth, engagement, visibility, and audience loyalty. But it doesn't stop there. You prime it with strict parameters, your specific niche, your platform, and your target audience, which effectively locks the AI completely into your specific business context. It's a real game changer.
Section 2, Mastering Audience and Algorithms. Unlocking psychology and platform distribution.
Deeply understanding exactly who is watching is the true foundation of any sustainable growth, period. And this is where the second prompt comes in, commanding the AI, analyze my target audience deeply and identify their biggest desires, frustrations. So now the AI is no longer just a basic writer. It's literally acting as a psychological profiler for your exact niche.
The absolute crucial point here is pushing way past basic demographics. We don't just care about age or location, we are targeting psychographics. Desires, frustrations, emotional triggers. It's almost like asking the AI to read your audience's secret diary. Because think about it, if you know what actually keeps them awake at night, you basically hold the keys to their attention.
Right, so once you know the audience, you need to know the machine. The next prompt commands the AI to act as a platform growth strategist. It's tasked with explaining the exact content behaviors and engagement patterns that are most likely to increase your algorithmic reach. You are quite literally asking it to generate a cheat code perfectly tailored to your niche. How cool is that?
Section 3. Finding your competitive edge. Identifying positioning gaps in your niche.
To truly stand out online today, you have to find out what your competitors are actively ignoring. This competitive advantage prompt acts sort of like a highly tuned radar system. It scans the current landscape for underutilized strategies and positioning gaps so you can differentiate yourself immediately. No more blending in with the crowd.
Let's deconstruct that for a second. The AI is directed to discover your unique edge by sniffing out untapped content opportunities, positioning gaps, and audience frustrations that your competitors are totally missing. It's essentially mapping out the strategic white space, that perfect little pocket where you can completely dominate without having to shout over all the noise.
So we've built an incredible foundation. We have an elite strategist persona, we know the audience's deep triggers, we know the algorithm's preferences, and we've pinpointed our competitive gap. But here is the ultimate question. How do we actually turn this high-level strategy into tangible, scroll-stopping content?
Section 4, the Viral Content Engine. Generating ideas and engineering hooks.
All right, this is where we transition from theory to practice. Here we have two distinct prompt stages working perfectly in tandem. Infinite viral content ideas paired directly with scroll-stopping hook engineering. Because let's be real, you really can't have one without the other. A great idea dies instantly with a bad hook, and a great hook just feels like pure clickbait if the core idea behind it is weak.
Look really closely at the wording of the viral idea prompt. It asks for 30 highly engaging content ideas using curiosity triggers, controversy angles, and transformation stories. We aren't just saying, hey, give me some post ideas. Absolutely not. We are demanding the AI use proven psychological frameworks to build out these concepts.
And then, once we actually have those ideas, we apply the hook engineering prompt. The critical command here is to generate opening hooks optimized to stop scrolling immediately. It literally forces the AI to use surprise, urgency, or extreme relatability to win those crucial first 3 seconds of the attention economy. If you don't grab them in 3 seconds, they're gone.
Section 5, Scaling with Content Repurposing. Turning one idea into a scalable machine.
Elite content operators don't just work harder, right? They scale smarter. And here is the final piece of the master framework, the content repurposing multiplier prompt. Once you have a piece of content that you absolutely know works, you feed it straight into this prompt, and the AI instantly formats that single winning idea for multi-platform distribution. This creates such a powerful cascade effect. Step 1, you input your single validated idea. Then, the AI generates short-form video scripts for your TikToks or Reels. Next, it extracts that information into beautiful, swipeable carousels. It writes engaging text threads, captions, the whole shebang. Basically, one core concept scales infinitely across multiple formats without you having to rewrite a single word yourself.
We've explored a truly incredible framework today. From programming an elite AI persona to decoding deep psychology, engineering those scroll-stopping hooks, and finally scaling it all into an automated content machine. This 7-step blueprint completely takes the guesswork out of audience building. So knowing that this level of strategic automation is literally just a few perfectly crafted prompts away, I have to ask, are you ready to finally let AI take the reins of your social growth? Thanks so much for joining us for this explainer, and we'll catch you next time.